We're going to start out today by learning just the absolute basics on how we sound the strings. You know, the strings of the guitar and the guitar itself, they were only designed to really work one way. And that one way is for the energy that you place in the guitar to drive the string down into the instrument. For starters, I'm going to show you rest stroke with the fingers. I'm going to show you free stroke with the thumb. This rest stroke, when I'm talking about that, that's when we touch a string, we put a little weight into it, we push it and push it out of the way, and we come to rest on the neighbor string. All of this motion, I'll mention time and time again, is coming from the knuckle, and I push it out of the way. I end up on the second string. I get a nice sound. And with the thumb too. I'm just going to get right on the string here, and this thumb free stroke that I'm using allows me to play a string and swing freely across the other strings. So if we're going to talk about playing at all, we need to first talk about how to hold the guitar. Notice that what I'm doing first is instead of sitting back on my chair, I am going to come forward on the chair and sit with my back away from the back of the chair. My feet are flat on the floor in front of me, almost a tripod between my right foot, my left foot, and my bottom. I am using right now a footstool. I'm just going to put it on a comfortable position here. For me, I'm going to put my left leg up on that footstool and have it up a little bit more. I'm still keeping my right leg at like this 90-degree angle to the floor. Now, when I take my guitar, the waist of the guitar, that's this part right here, is sitting on your left leg. It's resting against your right leg. Then let that guitar come back against your sternum. And finally, we're just going to let the arm set it up on the top of the guitar. And now we have four parts of our body holding the guitar. We have the left leg, where it's sitting on the waist. We have the lower bout, that is right against my right leg. Then my guitar tilted back slightly, and then the right arm just resting on the guitar. Now I'm going to pivot. I'm going to pivot from my shoulder. I'm not going to throw my shoulder forward. I want you to sit here in a relaxed position and kind of do this. Just feel that pivot, the rotation at the shoulder without pitching it forward, and come down and land with your thumb on the sixth string, just like that. So I'm going to put my index finger on the third string, my middle finger on the second string, and my ring finger on the first string, just like that. My fingers basically become anchors. And you notice everything's just in this really relaxed curl, nothing to it. I'm not down here, crouching like a claw or something. Just relaxed is the name of the game. I have a knuckle joint, a middle joint, and a tip joint. I'm going to draw a little target, a little X, right here on that tip joint. And I'm going to draw a little line. For a free stroke, what's going to happen is I'm going to put a little pressure. I move from the knuckle of the thumb, which is this joint back here, the knuckle of the thumb. Again, even on the thumb, you have a knuckle, middle, and tip joint. Here's the knuckle. From that knuckle, I'm going to move and I'm going to land right on my target. Touch, put a little weight into the string and push it out of the way, push it out of the way. Now the reason that I drew this little black dash, do you notice that I can make that spin without moving the string a whole lot? I just make the string spin. And now, when I let go, I'll tell you, if you can do that, touch that string, spin it a little bit, and let go, go ahead and follow through all the way down to your target, you'll almost always get a really terrific sounding thumb free stroke. And that's something a lot of people ignore. It needs to sound good, it needs to have a good tone quality, just like the tone that you're going to try to get with your fingers. Touch, let that string twist and release it, go to your target. That's it. So again, I'm resting on my guitar. I'm going to pivot down to the strings, let my thumb find that sixth string. Now we're going to not put any of the fingers down on the strings except for the index finger and the thumb. So that index finger touches the first string. We're going to get the weight of the finger into the string and push that string and push right through it. You can let your tip joint have a little give to it. That's a good thing. So the motion, though, is coming from the knuckle joint of your right hand, from the knuckle joint of that finger. So I touch, I push, and I run right into the second string. Hit that first string, touch, push, push through it, and rest. That's rest stroke.